actually going to be a requested video, and I'm going to be doing a lot more requested videos. So if you have a video request, make sure you leave it in the comment section if you haven't already, or if it's something that you're embarrassed about or you just don't want people knowing your business, you can actually just email it to me and I'll get to all of them as soon as I can. I'm going to try to do at least one requested video a week, okay? In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about a situation from a sister that did ask to be left anonymous. She is in a relationship with a brother that is not financially well off. She says she is doing most of the providing in the relationship. And I always speak about how men should be the sole providers in a relationship or in a family, but she says that they do not have children together, but they are dating, and she has been the one coming out of her pocket all of the time. Now, he does have potential, and she does love him, so she wants to know if she should stay with this man and continue to support him, or since he is becoming a burden to her, should she just leave him alone? So I'm really glad that she asked this question. I'm really glad that you asked this question, sister, because I have been in the same situation before, and I know a lot of other sisters that are in this same exact situation now. It can be difficult to decide whether or not you should stay in a relationship with someone that has potential and that you love and continue to support them, or whether or not you want to just let them go because they're not doing what they should be doing as a man, and you don't want to be taking care of a grown man. That's not your job, you know? So I have two answers to this question, actually, and it is going to be completely based on the type of man that you're in a relationship with, which answer you're going to go with, okay? There are times when you should absolutely stay with this man, but then there are also times when you should leave this man alone, okay? Oftentimes we are so willing to dismiss relationships because we want the finished project. We want people that already are at the level that we wish for our partner to be at. We don't really want to invest in our partners or grow with them. And oftentimes we make a mistake by dismissing these type of people because when they have potential plus goals plus ambition, all they really need sometimes is that little extra nudge, that little extra support, that extra bit of nurturing, that extra bit of inspiration for their actions that's going to keep them dedicated and more committed to reaching their goals and achieving and accomplishing their goals, you know? And oftentimes when we just dismiss these type of people, we end up missing out on ourselves. We end up missing out because they end up going ahead to accomplish all of these things, and we're left behind feeling foolish, you know, and they will remember who was there for them and who wasn't, you know? When we invest in people, and invest in people is that's going to be your greatest investment, invest in people. And when you invest in your partner, basically what you're doing, you're just pouring into them. You're just building in that person. You're just putting a little bit into that person as you watch them grow. And that's it with any investment. You just keep putting a little bit into it, adding a little bit more into it, a little bit more value to it as you watch it grow. And there may be times where you might get disappointed. It might feel like you are wasting your time, your energy, or your money. But if you are really sure of this potential, if you're really sure that you're going to get something back out of this, keep building on it, keep putting value in it, keep pouring into it, and eventually it's all going to come back to you. Everything you poured into it, it's all going to come back to you even more. You know what I mean? It's going to be worth it. For example, Denzel Washington is my absolutely favorite actor. When he first met his wife, Pauletta, she had way more money than he had, and she actually paid for their first date. Now, if she would have stopped there and was like, you know, this dude is broke, it's nothing he can do for me, she would have felt real stupid, knowing that, you know, now knowing that he is Denzel Washington. But she stayed with him, you know, and that is just part of growing with somebody and investing with somebody. And when you really know that they have that potential and they're actually trying, like I said, they have to have goals and ambition to go with that potential. If they're actually trying, yes, there's absolutely nothing wrong with staying with them and supporting them. But you draw the line when they just have potential. When that's all they have is potential, that's when you want to draw the line. Let me be clear that if you are a black man or a black woman, if you are an original being, you have potential. Every single last one of us have potential. We just have adopted this oppressed, inferior, defeatist attitude where we just don't know how capable we are of success. A lot of us have no idea how creative and how genius we really truly are. But like I said, if they just have potential, and they're not trying to do anything with their life. They're perfectly content having their mediocre life, or they're perfectly content with you doing all the providing. It's two different things you can do. You either can tap into the goddess inside of yourself and try to speak life into the seeds of greatness into him so that he can get in tune with the God inside of himself, or you can just leave him alone. You don't want to be with somebody that just has potential and isn't doing anything with it, because they are going to just drag you along. You're going to have to drag them along. They're going to be a burden to you. They're going to be more of a liability than an investment, And so that goes vice versa with men or women. Oftentimes men dismiss women because she might not be mentally where you want her to be at. But I promise you, if you invest into these type of women, like if she's not trying, don't drain yourself, don't kill yourself trying to get her to grow, trying to get her to elevate. But if she is trying and you see she's trying to put in some effort, just keep investing into her, and I promise you it will pay off. I am a living witness that it will pay off. It really truly will. You will get it all back plus some, So, sister, I really hope that answers your question. And it's, like I said, it's determined fully on what type of man you have. If he is the type that has potential plus ambition plus goals and he's really trying, support that brother. You know what I mean? Support him. It will all pay off in the end. Absolutely. But if he just has potential and he's not trying to do anything with it, and he's just draining you, and he is perfectly content doing that, leave him alone. No, you just need to leave that. You love that brother from a distance, or like I said, you can try to spark something inside of him. Help him tap into that God inside of him by you tapping into the God that's inside of yourself. But if he's not trying to hear that now, just peace.